Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer, and I'm still playing Dungeon Crusade, and I guess I will play it for quite a while. So, we're still on the first quest table. But we're making progress. So our side quest, our first side quest, we're nearly there. We found the Book of the Dead, and it is assumed to be destroyed now, so we can basically just remove it from the game. And we already killed 4 of the 6 wraiths that we have to kill. The other 2 are raiders, so they will move toward us, and I assume in the next 2 turns or so they will be gone, and then the side quest is solved. The other side quest is killing the Guardian, and that's a tricky thing. Now the Guardian is here, so it seems like a good situation. We are close to this guy, we can attack him. But I checked things out, and these guys are not really in a good position to attack the Guardian. They just don't have the right abilities to do it. It could be pretty close and it could be pretty tough. So, I don't know, I think maybe I should get some equipment to the other side or something. I just don't see that this is the right moment now. I don't want to attack him. If he comes after us and we have to do it, okay. But I think what I want to do now is I want to bring these guys down, wait until these all show up, and then I'm going to attack and kill these 3 raiders. There's also a orc guy, and then the 2 wraiths. The Guardian hopefully later, and then we also have to clean these 3 remaining chambers and then call for the super monster and kill that guy, which is also not easy. So there is still something to do, but we also still have a lot of time left. Okay, so we're ready for the encounter phase. Let's see what we find. That's an interlude. A few of the heroes have discovered a chamber that seems to have been used as some sort of barbaric prison area, judging from the skeletons chained to the walls. Okay. So, then we start the hero phase. And I'm going to start with the priest. So she's hanging out here. My idea is now I want to take the charm from the guy behind me. I want to take that because I want to trigger the trap, and the charm might be helpful here. So I'm just going to move to the trap. I don't have to roll to do this, and we're going to flip it. Okay, that's not good. You can see that is a trap. So for the first time now, we're going to have to draw a trap card, and you draw not always from the top and then discard, but you're supposed to kind of draw just a card and then shuffle it back in, so you can drop the same card multiple times here. So in this case I want to roll a die and just so that I don't have to shuffle all the time. Let's see what it is. Okay, that's number 14, so I'm gonna do that off camera. So I have not flipped the card yet, so we'll see what it is. Okay, that is misfire. The hero leans back against the dungeon wall and breathes a sigh of relief. This trap has misfired. Wow, that was cool. I was lucky here. Great. So with the traps, I'm really lucky. With the With the treasure chambers, with the treasure chests, though, they are always traps. So that's a strange thing. Okay, so that was great, but that ends my turn, I think. Or can I continue? I'm not... We'll check that. Okay, so this is a really tricky rule. It's not... I think this is kind of an exception here. So technically, if you draw a trap card which shows a symbol that basically nothing is happening, and we've had these a couple of times, this one, I just moved on, and I think that's the right thing to do. Now I've checked, there are a few trap cards that tell you this ends the hero's turn if you have to draw a trap card. Now that is not what this card says. However, it also was not the blue symbol, it was a symbol that there was a trap. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to say this was an action, and now I can continue the turn. So I'm going to do another action. I think that's a fair compromise, and yeah, I think it makes also sense. You stopped, you had that, you leaned against the wall because you were relieved that the thing didn't fire off. But yeah, you paused a moment, and now we can take the second action. Okay, so I got a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to move on to this treasure chest. I'm going to open it and hope that we find something of interest there. So let's see what that is. Whoa, insane! Gold. Raising the lid of the ancient chest, you find 500 gold. Oh, that's cool. I need gold. It's not the most you can find, but it's a solid amount, and it will give us the option to buy an item. So we're going to give that to the priest. Nice. So that ends my turn now. So then it is the bard. And I want to send the bard to kill these wraiths. He's really good in doing that. I don't know if he's fast enough though, but we'll see. We got to roll high. That's a really good start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to trade and give him the charm back because there's a trap here, back there. So we're going to roll again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to spend 1 essence because I want to go that additional step to the trap. And I'm also allowed to reveal this site. This is not a mining site, so we can remove this token. And now let's see what's underneath this trap. Oh god, that's another trap. Okay, so we're going to roll again and in this way determine another card. That's a 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems to be, it's this one. Okay, let's see. And this is Disturbing the Dead. This hero has ventured into a dimly lit chamber with rows of skeletons hung upon racks. The hero spies a beautiful amulet on one of the skeletons. As the hero begins to remove it, a heavy net drops from above, capturing this hero. Out of a row of skeletons, an ancient spearman emerges. Test strength. Okay, that's tough. Let's see. I think I'm not good at strength. This is the bard. He's got strength 0. At least he's got the simple charm, which gives him a +2. So he has 2. And We can subtract 6 because it's the first level here. So that means I need an 8 with a 20-sider. Well, it's possible, I guess. Yeah, we got that. Very, very good. On a success, the hero breaks free and slays the creature and may proceed with their turn. Awesome. So that was cool. And you can see now that you can simply proceed. But this is again a thing, can I continue my movement? I don't really think so. I think I would get a second action probably. But because that was my second action anyway, I'm going to stay there. But yeah, it all worked out, and I think, yeah, can be happy. Cleared 2 traps, and it wasn't too painful. And now I can try to get from behind to these creatures, and maybe even grab this treasure chest here. So now it's the night, and I am tempted to reveal this treasure chest here. You know, I'm greedy. I know it could be a bad idea. There is a trap here. But then again, there is no monster nearby. Why not give it a try? You know, I mean, if we get more money now, we can use it for a longer time. We can buy cool items, and so of course it could go wrong, and the guy is not in a great shape anymore. This is tricky. He's not in the best shape. He only has 6 life points left. And if things go seriously wrong, the trap could do trouble, and then even the treasure chest could also be a problem. Now what I could do though is, I could use the priest and activate the heavenly arc. I think that's what I want to do. So that costs me 3 essence. So we'll do that. And then I can roll a die. And every hero in the dungeon gets a 3-sided die. And every hero in the dungeon gets that many life points and essence. I think that's pretty cool. That's 3, fantastic. Now she doesn't get it, but everybody else gets 3 life points and 3 essence. That was really awesome. Yep. Here we go even above the level. We are, wow, that's really good. Here, yes, absolutely. This is totally needed. 8, we can get only 2 essence here. Also here, 3 life points. He can only get 1 more essence. But the knight, he also gets 3 life points and 3 essence. Okay, now things look a bit better. And I think now I'm actually going to go in there. And you can activate this thing anytime. It says anytime during the hero phase. So yeah, I can also do it without following the exact order. So now I'm going to check out the chest, but before I have to go through the trap. Okay, so let's see. That is a 6. So that's enough, of course. That would be also enough to go to the chest itself. Let's see what we get here. Oh, awesome. Nothing. Very good. Very good. And then we continue our way and we loot the chest. Let's see what we get. That's the best part of the game, right? Looting these treasure chests. The problem is, I think they are not replenished. So there's not that many left if we go into the dungeon later. There's a couple of them here, here 2, here 1. We're going to loot this one too, I guess. And then, yeah, they're all gone. But then there's still crates and all kind of other stuff left. But right now, I'm afraid to enter these secret chambers, the mystery chambers. I know they can be quite dangerous. There can be also higher level monsters. And I'm afraid to do that for now. So I'm going to stick to the chests. Okay, so let's see what we find. What is that? Empty. Good lord. To your dismay, you discover that the old battered chest is empty. Okay, yeah, so the chests didn't really work out that well for me. Okay, but I still got another movement. Okay, then that means I can move 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3. And I can now flip this, or I can draw a random secret room marker for this thing now too. Okay, now let's roll which of the secret room tiles we draw. That's number 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. It's this one. Okay, that needs a 14 to be opened. So that is tougher than the 12. So we're going to place it there. But yeah, this is one. We can try that also at a later time. If our wisdom is a little stronger, then we'll see. So now it is this group over here. We start with the warlock, and my goal is not to get seen from Lord Blackhand. So let's see. I got a 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that would be obviously line of sight, but I also have to be within 4 spaces. That's the important part. So therefore, it seems like I can get away with it here. And one thing I found a little odd, but I couldn't find any restrictions, is the thing with the mining. I have a single pickaxe, but I don't see a rule that would forbid me to exchange pickaxes between players. So my idea is basically I can go here, take the pickaxe from him, and then mine. And then he takes the pickaxe back from him and mines, and maybe moves a bit away, and she comes in, takes the pickaxe from this guy, and also goes mining. So we can all 3 mine with only a single pickaxe. That looks like a bit of a loop in the bit of a hole in the rule. I don't know. It's hard to find a rule not to allow that, but it's weird, you know. What would that rule be? That only one guy can use a pickaxe or something? That's also not really good. So maybe, yeah, we can get a bit of an advantage by doing it that way. So now I'm going to move again this guy, and he moves 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to take the pickaxe, and I got a free mine action basically. So the way you could maybe stop that from happening is by not allowing movement and mining. I'm not sure about that though. And the cool thing is that still this environment card with the enriched mines is in play. So I can roll a 6-sider, and if I'm lucky I can get a lot of stuff. That's 5 cards. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so we found Sultanite, Sunstone, more Sunstone, Jade, and Amethyst. Wow, that's pretty cool. Now we got to check if this axe gets damaged or anything. So let's roll a die. We don't want to roll a 12. And we don't. Okay, so that's that. Now we activate the Ranger, and he stands right next to the mine. So I think he even gets a chance to do it now twice. 2 actions. But first he's got to take the pickaxe from the other guy back. Yeah, that's really a bit of an issue. Using these items multiple times is a problem. I think you're not allowed to trade if you are adjacent to a creature. So at least in this way, you cannot attack multiple times or something with the same item. But I'm pretty sure you can do this. So let's see. Okay, that's 2. Let's draw these 2 and see what we get. That is a moonstone and more jade. And we got to roll if this thing gets damaged. And it does. Oh, that sucks. So now I need a marker. And you can see this is the way to mark this here. So now next time if we roll an 11 or 12, it's going to be more damaged and so forth. So that was my first mining action, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And I think I got a second mining action, so let's do it. Okay, that's a 5, insane. Really good here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's see what we find. More sunstone, a moonstone, pebbles and dirt, not that hot, more pebbles and dirt, and another moonstone. Okay, and let's see what we get here. Oh man, now it's not good. So it goes down even further. Shit. Actually, I think I should have moved away with him, and you know, then I could have mined one more time, because now they're blocking the access, but that's okay. So now she will also move away a little bit. So then we wait until these guys come around the corner, and then we can attack them. Okay, so that is... no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7. Do I want to wait here? Yeah, maybe. She's not really good in fighting these guys that arrive here. So therefore, I think I'm fine there for now. At least I don't think she's that good. She might be able to take down this. I think she might be able to fight the siege breaker. Yeah, that would be okay for her. But anyway, so that's the hero turn. So it wasn't too exciting, but a bit profitable. And now the monsters activate. Now we start with the blue wraith, this guy here. Okay, that is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he does not activate a second time. He does not have the special ability. Now it's the red orc siegebreaker, this guy up there. Okay, that is 5, so he moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. And now we move the Guardian, and yeah, that's going to be interesting. Will he follow us, or will he go back into the dungeon? The wrong one. I'm going to roll this die. Okay, that's the red path. And actually, he comes closer. So he moves here. And now, which way does he go? If he goes to the red space, I'm not quite sure what actually happens. Will he immediately attack us? We'll see. Okay, that is pink. That means he moves simply back. Okay. Yeah, so he didn't see us. He just peeked around the corner, but he didn't see us. That's not bad. That allows us maybe to get a stronger group into position, and maybe if he stays in this area we don't have to hunt him down. That would be not so bad actually. Then he's not that far away and we don't have to go back into the dungeon with all our guys or something. Okay, so we have the red shadow servant and he has seen us. So now he also activates and becomes a raider. And that is this guy here. I should have known that, or I could have known that. So maybe that wasn't so clever to move immediately to the treasure chest. But okay. So that's kind of interesting. Servant's turn. Now, at the start of the Shadow Servant's turn, if it is a raiding minion, it rolls 1d20. So I think until now it wasn't a raiding minion, so we don't have to do this yet. But we got to remember that for future turns. And now we roll for the green wraith. So that is 8 spaces. That is this guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we see if it activates a second time, and I hope not. And it doesn't. That's good. And okay. So now moves the Orc Siegebreaker, and I kind of hope that he can overtake the other guys, but it's going to be hard. He's slower than the Wraith, but I want to, maybe I can reach then the Wraith at the back with this guy. That would be awesome because he's really good in fighting Wraith, but I need this guy out of the way, so we got to roll a little higher here. That's awesome. That's a 6. 8 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's totally fine. Yeah, that's pretty good. And yeah, now we have 2 more non-raiders. Okay, next turn, next encounter. That's an event. Randomly select a hero. Okay. That's the ranger. This hero has found a beautiful archaic chest upon a table within a chamber. They have 3 attempts modified with their lock-picking attribute to pick the lock of the chest. Take the red and blue d6 dice and roll them together. The hero must get 5+ on both dice. Set successive rolls aside. Okay, so that's what we got to do. So we got to take 2 dice, red and blue. Okay, let's take red and blue then. And we need a 5+. Can we modify that? Yeah, so we got to modify, we got a +1 in lockpicking. This is this one here. So that's kind of cool. Anything else? No. So let's go for it. Maybe we're lucky. We need basically only a 4, right? Oh, we're already good. Well, that was easy. If successful, whoa, roll 1d10 and 1d4 times 100 for the amount of gold within the chest. That's really cool. This is, I wonder what this is. Why is there a black die? Maybe that's 1d6 for damage taken? Oh, possibly because we got 3 successive rolls. Or 3 attempts. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now we get a chance to roll a 10-sider and a 4-sider, something we can only do on rare occasions. So let's make it count. Come on. That's 5 and 3. That's $800. I think that's really good. That's okay. I mean, it could be a little better, but I think we shouldn't complain. $800 is pretty awesome. Let's see, 5. That is actually really good, and that will definitely help. That will definitely help during the celebration day. Now I'm thinking about maybe distributing the money a little bit. I'm standing next to the warlock, so I'm thinking about giving him maybe $400, just in case, you know, we've seen things like, hey, you lose and you fall down somewhere or something. So actually I'm also standing next to her, so maybe I'm just gonna do it like this. Or maybe there's a creature that can steal stuff as a special ability or something like that. I don't want any bad surprises here. Actually, I made some change here. I really don't want any bad surprises. So let's do it like this. So this way, pretty much everyone here has about $300. That's okay. Okay, so that was awesome. Really, really great. And this card stays in the game, the Enriched Mind, so just awesome. So, let's see. We start now with the Bard. He's now here behind, and we get a chance to open the treasure chest, and then hopefully to kill this guy. 3, yeah, I'm pretty optimistic we can do that. We can do both. So, let's see, we got to roll. It's just 4 spaces. I think I have to spend some essence here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta spend an essence, but that's worth it. And I want to examine the treasure chest. So let's see what we find. I've already drawn so many bad cards, so this time has to be good. And it's okay. Raising the lid of the ancient chest, you find 200 gold. I mean, yeah, that's not massive, but it's something. So that's okay. So now we have one more action. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want to roll a 2. And we do a 3. So we can now reach this wraith that has fallen behind, and I'm gonna attack this guy. This is the green wraith, so that's this guy. Let's see. So we have spiritual, mythical, and arcane. I think I'm pretty good in all of them. This is actually the guy I made a kind of a wraith hunter. So let's hope for something good here. That doesn't really matter. So that's 1. Okay, that is spiritual. I think I got a +3 there. Yeah. So let's get the dice. This one and this one. And where's the 20-sider? Is this? No, that's a 12-sider. This one. Okay, now we gotta beat a 12. That means I need a 9 with +3. So yeah, need a 9 here. Let's go for it. Easy. Perfect. Both were a success. So we managed to kill that wraith. Okay, we have to roll a 19 to get a reward. That's a 17. But it brings us closer to fulfilling our second quest. So we get rid of another one of these markers. And there's only this one ghost left, and if we get him, we did our side quest. So next it is the knight. Yeah, he's really good in physical combat, and I kind of want him back with the group to help fighting the guardians and this massive monster at the end, but it's a long way. So there's basically two options. I could explore this one here, the mining side, and then make all my way back here, or I could move straight, trigger the trap, and it's a bit of a tough choice, but it might actually make more sense to do that. Yeah, I think I want to have him back with the others. He's also fairly slow, so it will take... I think I'm going to go through the trap. Okay, so he can move. He got 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we get. Yeah, that's a trap. So I'm going to roll again a random card. Oh, that's number 1. So that's the top card again. This is again the one. Disturbing the dead. This hero has ventured into a dimly lit chamber with rows of skeletons hung upon racks. The hero spies a beautiful amulet on one of the skeletons. As the hero begins to remove it, a heavy net drops from above, capturing the hero. Okay, so that means on the end we have to test strength 16. And we're quite okay in strength. We have a 2. And we can subtract 6. So that means 10, 8. That seems to be what we need. Do we have any bonus? No. So we need an 8 here to be successful. And we have that. Excellent. So yeah, that was fine. Really good. And that means we can proceed with the turn. So I'm gonna simply do another action, another movement phase here. And now this is actually explored. So that is mining site C. Look at that. Nice. Awesome. That's an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to move here. That's all looking quite all right. Now I actually wonder if I want to confront this raider here, or if I should stay here, because then he won't go after me. Otherwise I'll be right in his way. So that's kind of an interesting option here. You know, actually I think I want to fight that shadow servant, so if he should come after me, I think I don't have to be afraid of him. So, nice. Yeah, I'm just going to stay there. Now, number 3 is the warlock. And my plan with the warlock was simply to continue digging. So, let's see. I want to roll a die here. That's a 5, so I can draw 5 cards, which is pretty insane. And we got obsidian, more obsidian, ruby stone, more ruby stone, and zoltanite. Awesome. What about the axe? Now on a 10 to 12 this thing gets dull, and it's fine. So we get another chance to mine. Oh wow, that's another 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 2 of these cards in the deck tell you that the mine is exhausted. And we should be definitely at that point now. But there is more sultanite. And there we go. This mine site is exhausted. So we get, but we still get the sunstone, the amethyst, and there is the second card. Okay, so now this thing is exhausted, and it is placed on top, both actually. So I'm pretty sure we cannot use that. I think one of them is removed per celebration day, but we're not going to use that in the next dungeon dive anymore. I'm pretty sure about that. But I might look at that. This is insane. Got a bag full of minerals and gems here. So pretty crazy. Okay, and the axe is also still fine. You might ask yourself, why don't send Elvis into the village with all the money? Well, the answer is now, you know, next time there'll be again a lot of loot cards revealed, and these are more valuable loot cards during celebration day. We also have to heal and all that, and I want to save the money for this. Right now, I think I am okay with my weapons. When it comes to the level 1 monsters, I don't feel I have to upgrade them. I feel really confident I can deal with these guys. So, no need for me to spend money on things that I don't really need. Okay, so we come now to number 4. This is the battle mage, and she wants to attack the orc siegebreaker. I think she's in a good shape for that. So that is a 3. Actually, I thought about taking a weapon from this. Let me check that. I think I had a plan there. Yeah, he was pretty good in chaos. Yeah, I think he's also good in arcane combat, and I'm not good at all. I'm gonna take the fabled dagger and give the guy the unbalanced axe. We can do that for free. Now, I'm still not good in arcane combat, but it gives me a little bit of a bonus at least. And so now I can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can attack the siegebreaker. Physical, chaos, or arcane. Now I hope for chaos. Yeah, that would be the best. So we want a 2 here. And look at that. Wow, it's really looking good. We have a 2. So we're going to attack him with Luke's training sword. It does 2 damage, which we need to kill the orc siegebreaker. He has 2. Yeah, he's got 2 life points. So, well, let's simply get his card here. Okay, and he's got a value of 12. So I got a bonus of +6. I think that shouldn't be too hard to beat then. So we need a 6. Okay, that was easy. And we managed to kill the guy. Thanks to the sword. Otherwise we could not have done it with a single attack. But now we gotta roll a d20, and on a 20 we get some loot. Yeah, not quite. Okay, anyway. I guess it's a good thing that we killed him. So, let me see. That was her. Now we got... Okay, I think I messed it up. I think I made a mistake, but Okay, we'll see. Maybe not. I'm not sure. So we now got the priest. She's standing here, and I'm thinking about simply going here and checking out this treasure chest. Why not? So just let's get moving here. That's a 6. 1. I'm not sure if you can enter this. I think you can, but it doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to move here. And another chance to find something awesome. Let's see what it is. Whoa! Holy crap! That's jackpot, man. That's 2,000. You eagerly open the lid of the anachronistic chest to discover 2,000 bucks. That might be the best. I'm not sure, but that could have been the jackpot. That's insane. 2,000 bucks. I mean, that is just completely crazy. And yeah, we're gonna grab this. No doubt here. Wow, this is amazing. Now last it's the ranger, and I'm not sure. I'm thinking about attacking the wraith, but I don't know if I can do it. Let me have a quick look. So we have spiritual, arcane, and mythical. I'm good in spiritual, but I'm not good in the others. So maybe, I don't know, man. That's tough. The problem is, if I don't do it, the wraith will definitely go after her and attack her. And that sucks too. Because she will simply lose 2 life points. So I might actually consider maybe doing it. I've got a small chance that I can beat him in spiritual combat, but if I don't, I can use my hidden dagger and try to stab him. So I think actually I want to do that. So it's not the best odds here, but I mean things are looking good right now, so maybe I should just give it a go. Okay, so that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we move right here. I don't think we have to roll. Nope. So we can move now simply here, and we can attack the guy. So this is the last wraith out there, and let's see if we can kill him and end our first side quest. So we want a 1. That would give us good odds. Wow, I mean, this is just insane, you know. Now I'm really doing so well. And I need to beat a 12. I mean, that's not so easy. I can add +3 though. I got the basher and this guardian thing. So that is pretty good. And that means I need a 9 here. It's a bit tricky, but I would say that's a 9. I think that's I mean, it was, yeah. I think that was a 9. So this is a 15 and a 7. So we beat the guy, and that means we were successful here, and that's pretty good. That is pretty good. So that means, first of all, we can still roll, and if we're doing good, we roll a 19, and we don't. But that's still okay, because, well, first of all, this wraith will not reappear. We don't have to spawn additional guys for them. That's good. And this is the last wraith that we killed, so that means we fulfilled this one here, the haunting souls of Briarwood. The heroes need to slay 6 wraiths and locate the Book of the Dead within the crypt of the betrayer. When the book is found, it is thought the heroes have destroyed it. So we did that, and that means we can now flip this side quest. And do we have to place that somewhere? I don't think so. So this is cleared. Awesome. And I think we have the option to, I don't know, kind of give this to Albus or something. Can we trade that in right now? It would give us 12 life force and 500 bucks. Or we just wait to the celebration day. I think honestly there's no real need to hurry right now. We are just in a great shape. Okay, now it's time for Albus to also join the party. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we might give him maybe... I wish really there was a bank or something where we could store the whole gold that we have. We could go maybe here, 1, 2, 3, and take some money from her. So we can only carry a maximum of 1,000 bucks. So that's what I want to do. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just going to move here. I don't really know, but I think the money is safest with with the dog, which is a little bit ridiculous. I mean, I would not give my dog all my money, to be honest. But okay. Okay, I think that was a super successful turn. We were doing great. I mean, it's just looking all so good. So, let's see. We're done with the heroes. That means we have to activate the monsters. And we have to spawn monsters. But not that many. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we just have to spawn one more monster. And now there are significantly less minions on the board because the 3 creatures, all the wraiths have been killed and they do not respawn. Okay, we found an overgrown black rock viper. Now that's something that we haven't seen yet. The cracks, it is believed that a man by the name of Alistair Kaladar conducted experiments on these vipers and caused them to grow to a colossal size. A bite from one can cause one to be drained of their essence. Okay. Okay, let's check out where it spawns. That's number 5. You can see here. And this is... where is that? So here is 4. Is that 5? No. 7, 6, maybe here. Oh yeah, there it is. That's 5. So we're gonna just place it next to it. And then, yeah, that's it. Now we're going to simply activate the guys, and let's start with the other orc siege breaker. Where is this guy? Ah, he's up there. That's not too exciting. Okay, he moves 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's now on that skull space. And we're going to roll. He moves the red path. So he moves actually here. Okay. And then, yeah, there's a big traffic jam now up here. Now we're going to activate again Lord Blackhand. And again, it's going to be interesting where he will move. Blue. Okay. So that means he moves back here. And now it's green again. Okay, so he moves back down. That is pretty much perfect. Because I really have a feeling I possibly will attack him next turn if I manage to get all the guys there, which could be a little tough, but we'll see. I've got to be fast there. And then it's the Shadow Serpent, which is also a servant, which is also a raider. So this is this guy here. Yeah, and he actually attacks the hero. So 9 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means he's got... Is that the fastest way? I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he went that way. Yeah, I think it is. So that means he's got 4 movement points left. Want to remember that. And in case he survives, which I hope he doesn't. So let's see. I got to spend an essence so that I can do a counter attack with my knight. And so we have spiritual, arcane, and physical. And I guess I would like physical. So we need a 3. A 3 would be really welcome here. Oh, we gotta roll a d20. Oh, that's interesting. Wait a second. At the start of the Shadow Servant's turn, if it is a raiding minion, it rolls a d20. Okay, so we gotta do that first. That's a 15. So yeah, actually he vanishes and he appears on a spawn point in an adjacent quadrant closer to the exit. So I think he actually appears here now. And and then he will probably move the 9 spaces. So that's something we got to keep in mind. But he will, I think because he's now adjacent, he will probably still attack. That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen here. So we're going to we're going to do the attack now. So let's see. I want to roll a 3. Now that's a 2, and that is not good. So he's got a 10 here, and I've got only a 0. I don't have a modifier, so I need a bit of luck here. But, well, I am pretty lucky during this game, I guess. So we'll see. And again, yeah, my luck doesn't leave me today. That's an 11, and yeah, no modifier. Incredible. I'm doing so good. I managed to kill the guy. That's really, really strong. And we need a 19 to find some loot. No loot. So again, we initiated a raid here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means we're in line of sight of the Goblin Footman. So he becomes a raider. He will move 2 additional spaces here because he had 6 movement points. So he is now also a raider. When a raiding Goblin Footman ends their turn, they roll a d20. On a result of 15 to 20, any minion within a 7 space radius is instantly converted into a raiding minion. Luckily there is no minion within a 7 space radius. They're all hanging up there, and this guy is far away. So there's no danger there. Okay, so we're at the end of this turn. I think I'm going to end the video here. And yeah, it was extraordinary. I mean, it wasn't too exciting. Nothing really. There was no big combat. We didn't kill a guardian or something. We didn't even enter a chamber. But we managed to end the side quest by killing the wraith. That was pretty good. And we found enormous amounts of money. I'm not quite sure how much it was overall, but I think it was about 3,000 bucks. I mean, that one treasure chest alone gave me like 2,000, and then I had this event which gave me another, I don't know, 700 or so, and I made more money by other treasure chests. It was just insane. It was completely insane. So that was great. I'm really doing well, and yeah, I hope it continues that way. And now if we somehow manage to bring these guys together, it should not be a big deal to clean out the last chambers and fight these monsters. Okay, so hope to see you in the next video. Bye.